So there are some people that are saying like this is the worst Pixar film like to date. And I think to myself, really? It can't be that bad. But after watching this movie, I still don't understand why people say that this is the worst Pixar movie. What's going on, my fellow movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponto channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this thumbnail here today. Hope you guys enjoy your stay. And let's get another movie review out of the way, because today I just finished watching this movie. We're going to be talking about Pixar's latest film, Turning Red. That's right, you guys. It just came out on Disney Plus today. I just finished watching it. So I'm going to just stand right here, record this review, and talk about this with you guys. So this movie was directed by Domee, who also directed the short film Bayo that played in front of The Incredibles 2 back in 2018. But this is her first actual feature-length film. And it stars Rosalie Chang as our main character here, Mei-Lin Lee. And this movie follows the story of a young girl named Mei-Lin Lee, voiced by Rosalie Chang, who tries to balance hanging out with her friends and also spending family time while she tries to control her turning into a giant red panda. So I just got done watching this film on Disney Plus, like I said before. And there were some of my friends, like I said, the cold open of this video, that said that this was like the worst Pixar film yet. And I think to myself, did they not watch Cars 2? Because I think Cars 2 is like the worst Pixar film to date. It's a spy car movie. And basically, you have probably the most annoying character in Pixar history of Maitreyi. He annoyed the crap out of me in this movie. And some of my friends even said that they were annoyed even by the first 3 minutes of this movie. I wasn't, because, like, I've even annoyed myself before. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that, because I relate myself to our main character of Mei-Lin Lee. Like, she's basically kind of like this quirky, dorky teenager, like, you know, just getting through school, you know, being a straight-A student. Like, I wasn't really a straight-A student in school, but I relate to, like, the personality, like, of her character, like, in a way of a sense that I'm very dorky. Like, I am very much so a dork. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that, because I really am. But I gotta say, like, the way that they execute her character into being like this quirky little teenager, very, very dorkish as well, I think it balances it very perfectly, in my opinion. And when she turns into the panda, obviously, she has to try to, you know, see what she can do, like, you know, try to control it, something like that. And basically the struggles that go along with it, like her mother trying to protect her or anything like that, going on out in the real world. So, and that kind of reminds me of, like, my real life a little bit. Sometimes my parents get a little bit too overprotective about me, but I try to tell them that they can trust me, but sometimes they never believe me. But I gotta say that the way that they do it in this movie, I'm like, wow, they did it. Pixar honestly has done it again. Like, it's such a beautifully animated film. It's so energetic as well. Like the animation of this film is just so vibrant, and it's so energetic in this movie. They're very energetic, and I love the characters in this movie, especially our main character, Mei-Lin Lee. Like I said, I can very much so relate to. And like I said, she's a very dorky, quirky teenager. Like, basically, you know, in middle school with her 3 best friends, you know, trying to make a difference and everything. And I think it works really well with this movie in a sense. Like, I kind of felt the same way. Like sometimes in high school or even middle school, I even try to, like, you know, do something cool, you know, but sometimes it just never works. But then, you know, sometimes when she turns into the panda, like, people are obviously freaked out, but then later it kind of is like, she's so cute and everything. Like, we find that out later in the film. Like, if you guys have not even seen, like, any TV spots of this movie, you wouldn't know this by now. But, and also this third act was so emotional, like, in a sense, like, where it almost brought tears to my eyes in some ways. But the one thing that really kept this movie going was the comedy. Like, I found this comedy so accurate, like, in a way of a sense where like the type of friends that I had like in middle school and high school felt like the ones that Maitreyi had in this movie. Like, and I think it's very well done. Her three best friends, dorky and quirky at the same time also, but they're very much so very funny in a sense, especially Priya, who's technically kind of like the sarcastic one of the group. Like, she speaks in like a sarcastic voice, which I found her hilarious in this film in so many ways. And the mother, also voiced by Sandra Oh, who basically kind of becomes this like overprotective mother, like when Maitreyi transforms into the panda. Like, I like how she becomes like this overprotective mother, like, and I feel it in a way of a sense that like when my parents were overprotective on me, and I don't know, man, just it feels so accurate to me in some ways, like where my parents were being overprotective on me. Like, obviously not in a sense where I would turn into a giant panda or anything like that, but in a sense of like, you know, trying to like hold back or something like that, or, but obviously for me, it felt a little bit different. But in any case, like, I love the characters in this film. It's beautifully animated. It's well shot. It's very funny and emotional, like, especially when we get to that third act. That third act, whoa. I felt it, dude. Like, I could feel it in a way. Like, I could really feel it. And it has a good message of basically, like, everyone's going to change. Like, no one's going to basically stay the same forever. Like if basically you stayed the same forever, your life could get boring. But if you change things once in a while, like if you change things in your life once in a while, things, like, everything's going to change. Like, nothing will stay the same forever. Like, and that's something that I love about this film, is also its message. Its emotional message of basically everything's going to change. Like, nothing's going to be the same forever. It doesn't handle it in such a generic way where it's like, oh, okay, I get it. It handles it in such a way like where the audience can really relate to it in many ways. But I do only have one nitpick about this film. And my only little criticism about Turning Red is the fact, like the way that they set up May turning into the panda. Like, I felt that was honestly a bit rushed in my opinion. Like, they should have, like, you know, they should have taken their time a little bit on it, so that way we didn't have to be like, wait, what just happened? Because that's kind of how I felt watching this film. Like, when she had, like, not a spoiler because this was shown in the trailer. Like, when she's having like this nightmare and then eventually she turns into the panda, I'm like, I want a little bit more on that, honestly. And then when her mother explains to her about it, I'm like, I need a little bit more, honestly. That's rushed. But other than that, besides that little nitpick about this film, I loved Turning Red. To me, this is one of Pixar's strongest films. I prefer this over Luca. Not going to be topping Soul by any means. Not topping Soul. Like, or even Coco for that matter, or The Incredibles. Those are like my top 3 Pixar films. But with this movie, I think this is a good one that the family can watch all together. I mean, it's definitely a good one to keep your kids occupied, but I know kids will love this film. I mean, adults can honestly kind of throw back to like their high school years or anything like that. And that is something that I really like about this film. Like, it doesn't just appeal to kids, but it also appeals to adults in many facets of this film. So if you guys have Disney Plus, which I'm sure a lot of you do, please check this film out on Disney Plus. It is absolutely worth your time. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Turning Red an A. What else do I need to say, guys? What else do I need to say? This is just a great Pixar film. They're at it again. I mean, hopefully, I know Lightyear is still going to be going in theaters, which is great. Hopefully they don't just dump it on Disney Plus like they did with this movie. But if you guys want a great way to kill about an hour and 45 minutes of your time, Turning Red is definitely the film to do so. Like, gather the family together and watch a good Pixar film. That'll show you guys that we're always going to change and nothing is going to stay the same forever. It's a great watch. So check out Turning Red on Disney Plus. It has my utmost recommendation for you guys. But obviously, this is all my opinion, of course. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of Turning Red. Is this your favorite Pixar movie? Is this somehow your least favorite? Hot takes only, y'all. And also, hit that subscribe button for my channel and also click on that notification bell right next to it so you can get notified of every single video I upload here on the channel. And also, if you guys enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up while you're at it because it's very beneficial for me to get my content out there. And we are getting close to 200 subscribers. So hopefully we can reach that milestone here fairly soon. I will do a special video for you guys if you want to see a special video for that. And look forward to more awesome content here on the channel very, very soon. I'm planning on doing my review for the Adam Project tomorrow. And I will do my Candyman series here fairly soon. I don't know when. Maybe sometime next week, but I will think about it. But we also, I'm going to still look at the Adam Project tomorrow. I will review it tomorrow. I'm going to be watching it tonight after I upload this review. I'm going to be watching the Adam Project. So look forward to that and much, much more. Y'all are awesome. Once again, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.